Hello, my friend. Today, I want to talk about something that I get asked quite often, which is how do I stop this sense of overwhelm before it gets too overwhelming, if that makes sense to you? And the question really is how do I stop myself from getting sucked into this spiral of negativity, this spiral of negative energy, or into this feeling of panic and anxiety and this feeling that you're out of control? And you probably know what that feels like, right? When you're feeling really overwhelmed about something in your day, you can almost feel like you can't breathe, or you feel panicky, or you start going down this path of just feeling lots of negative emotions, right? So you know how that is. And the further you go down there, the harder it is to bring yourself out of that. So the question really is, how do I break that pattern? How do I stop myself from going down towards that negativity or into this feeling of out of control, this feeling of anxiety? And really, the answer is getting yourself back into the present moment. So, the first thing to do is really to be aware. Okay, I'm feeling this way. I can feel myself getting dragged down into negativity. I can feel myself starting to get panicky. And even sometimes that acknowledgement can be enough to break that pattern, to get yourself into the present moment. So just be really aware of when you start feeling that, and with compassion and with grace and with self love, just say to yourself, yeah, I'm feeling this way and it's okay. And another version of that is to just stop and look around and remind yourself. You can even say this to yourself out loud. Right now, in this present moment, I'm okay. Right now, in this present moment, everything is all right. I'm here and I'm going to be able to get through this. And you may need to say that to yourself a few times, and that's okay. But again, just saying that to yourself brings you back into the present moment. You can also try focusing on each of your five senses. And I talked about this in a podcast episode a few episodes ago. And so, what this involves is just, okay, what can I see right now? So, when you start feeling this feeling of overwhelm and panic and anxiety, just stop yourself and say, what can I see right now in the moment? So, maybe you're driving and you can take a look out the window, just really observe what you see, become aware of what it is that you see, or look out your window and just, again, observe what is it that I see? What do you hear? Do you hear birds chirping? Is there music playing somewhere in the background? What is it that you hear? And again, this is bringing you back just into present moment so that you can start to calm down that mind, calm down that heart, and just be in a place that feels a lot more calm and steady so that you can start making another decision for yourself. So back to the five senses. What do you see? What can you hear? Can you taste anything? Can you smell anything? Maybe your window's open and you can smell the smell of freshly cut grass or flowers. So what can you smell? Another really good one is to touch something. So I like to have crystals and rocks at my desk so you can pick those up and touch them and really feel the sensation of what it is that you're touching. You can put your hands on your heart, on your belly, and feel your clothing, feel your body. So bringing yourself back again to that present moment, back to your body. And while you're there, you can take a couple of deep breaths. You know that I talk about that a lot. So just breathe, take 3 deep breaths in and out. Again, it doesn't take very long. And another really great way to interrupt this pattern of feeling really overwhelmed is to actually leave the situation. So leave your desk, go for a walk, even if it's just around the block or to the mailbox and back. Go into the kitchen, make yourself a cup of tea, something that breaks that pattern of where you are. So that physical breaking of where you are in the moment. So all of those things don't need to take a long time, but what they do is they do bring you back into that present moment so that you can make a decision about what is next for you. And you can ask yourself that, what do I need right now? What do I need right now? And then honor that. Maybe you do need a bit of a break. Maybe you need to call a friend. Maybe you need to do a quick journaling. Maybe you need to close your eyes for 5 minutes and just meditate. Maybe you just need to focus on your breathing, but be really committed to that. So listen to yourself, slow down the heart rate, slow down the mind chatter, get yourself into the present moment, and then honor what it is that you need. So I hope that this helps because I know how easy it is to get into that overwhelmed feeling when it's almost too late to get out of that. It happened to me last week. I was dealing with something in my day and I just kept dealing with it instead of breaking that pattern, even though I know better. And I started feeling more and more panicky and less like I was able to breathe. Now, once I decided that I was going to go for a walk instead, after about an hour of trying to fight this feeling, then that really helped me. Being in nature really helped me slow it down and figure out what to do next. And it just made my head and heart and body a lot more clear. So I get it. I know that we can get ourselves into this feeling of overwhelm, into this feeling of anxiety and stress. But hopefully, some of these pointers really help you become more aware, more into the present moment, so that you can take a breath and you can continue on with your day in a more calm and steady manner. And if you have any other ideas about how you get yourself out of that overwhelmed feeling, I would love to hear them because the more that we can share our wisdom and our experiences, the more we can help each other. And we need that in our world right now. So I look forward to hearing from you.